assist is actually a hindrance when you're trying to land. I usually wind up fighting with it more often than not. Start throttling back. And chop the throttle. Let's see how we did. Oop, overburned it just a little bit, but we still looks like we still got a good encounter. Oh, we can do better than that. Now, like I said, I burned more than I intended to, and I'm now a little off course. So we will. All we really need to do to mostly fix this is turn around and apply just a little thrust in the opposite direction. Not much, mind you. Oh yeah, that's bringing the periapse of our encounter down already. And that's probably about where I want to leave that. Now, this little widget here, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, the big blue and brown ball in the middle, that, I don't know what to call it, but it is the single most important instrument there is in this game. See, that tells you where the locations of different celestial bodies are. Your direction of travel carried is here. Looks like the front end, back end of a plane. Your retrograde, which is the opposite, the direction you're coming from, looks the same, but it has an X through it. These blue little nodes indicate your maneuver nodes that you have set up, the direction to burn for those. And later, when you try docking and other insane activities, it'll show you the direction your target lies in. Well, we're about 2 hours away from our next burn, so I think it's time we sped things up. Okay, we're just about a minute out for our burn. Get ourselves lined up again. Alright, and you can see how little thrust this is actually going to require to correct our course. 4.6 meters per second, which for this engine is just nothing. Alright, so our fuel supplies are looking great. We were actually about halfway to the moon. Now when we land, there's I literally stumbled onto something kind of cool that I'm going to try to land near and show you. Well, it didn't go so well for the last flight that I tried this with. They kind of crashed. But well, we're hoping for better luck this time. The landing is hard, but you know, one thing at a time. Alright, let's get our... Whoa, see, we're already past it. Let's see, how'd we do? How are we? Oops. Let's get rid of that. We can do better. Let's see, let's apply just a teeny burn anti-normal. Normal and anti-normal are terms that apply to the plane of orbit. So if you go celestial north, that is the orbit's normal. Anti-normal is the opposite. And yeah, you really want to know, go read a book written by a smart guy who works for NASA. One of the ways I like to describe this game is a playable version of Orbiter. I honestly tried to play that, but I wow, couldn't. You literally need to read NASA's treaty on orbital mechanics in order to get anything out of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not smart enough, which is a possibility. But actually, looking at this, I think I gotta burn the other way, along towards my normal. See how low we're coming in? I'll just thrust just a little bit this way. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I'm an idiot. I actually need to be burning over here. Ah, that's better. There we go. Now we're better aligned. Okay, I really screwed our orbit up. So let's slow our craft down a bit. Luckily, when you're moving slowly like this, it takes only tiny, tiny squirts of thrust to make big corrections. Watch our periaps. Drop, 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 drop. Closer to the planet is better. Or closer to the moon. Yeah, I'm going to call that good. Yeah, that puts us in a good position to get into a nice equatorial orbit. We will go ahead and circularize our orbit around the moon. Actually going to want to drop the periaps down really low. Let's see. Actually, oops. Trust me, I have a plan. That should be a good start. Okay, that injection orbit is going to cost us about just shy of 300 meters per second. Will we have enough? Actually, I'm pretty certain we will. You will be very surprised to find just how much, or rather, how little fuel, how little energy we actually need to put ourselves on a return orbit. Even in space, it's easier to fall down than climb up. And nothing much to do for the next 7.5 hours while we fly our way out to the next maneuver node. Let's see, I'm trying to spot the moonographical feature I want to land at. Oh, and while I'm at it, not lose track of time. You know how embarrassing it is to fly right by your maneuver node and totally screw your orbit up? 5, 4, 3, lich, 2, 1. Alright. Just our course just a smidge. I will start firing at 19 seconds, run it up to half throttle, and let it burn for about half a minute. And then I almost missed my burn point by running my mouth. Brilliant, am I? How did we do? Not too bad. I think that puts me just about where we want to go. Or not. Rats. Well, unfortunately, what I wanted to show you is on the night side of the moon. Right, so with the magic of video editing and the fast forward function, let's cut ahead until what we want is actually going to be well lit above the sunrise. See you in a minute. And it is morning above the very terrain feature I was hoping to show you. We're, yeah, my last lunar attempt. We won't speak of this. Alright, so here's the plan. We want to save as much energy as we can when we perform our maneuver. So we want to burn when we're moving at our slowest point, our apoapse, the highest point. We will burn down to lower our altitude. Now by low, I mean really low. And from that point, we will go into our landing burn and start and get ourselves down to the planet. Have you noticed how much of space travel just seems to be sitting around waiting for your maneuvers to show up? Alright. Get lined up and I'll wake you guys up again when we're